Welcome back, everyone, and today's video is on this lovely pedi right here, and this was inspired by the CAD's travel plate that we used here. It's a nice little African themed design, and the products used is CAD's Travel 009, Clean Color Mandarin Burst, Clean Color Tangerine Burst, Clean Color Neon Fuchsia, and we used Blackjack, which is from Queen, and then all the rest is from Maniology. So we have Luna B327, Food Fight B287, Shadow Chaser B216, Blue Goo B288, and Lunar Lines B163. We also used a quick dry top coat. I used Maybelline's Fast Gel line. I used Smudge Free Top Coat from Maniology and OPI's Matte Top Coat. I also used a sponge to do the gradient. So, we're going to go ahead and start our process here. So, we go from the top to the bottom, lightest to dark. So we're going to go ahead and take our yellowy, almost orange color. Kyle, get your tablet, bud. Why are you fussing? Jeez. And then we're going to take the tangerine, and then we're going to go in with the fuchsia. So, we're going to have the lightest color to the top of the nail, closest to where the cuticle would be. And we're just going to go ahead and sponge across. And let that one dry for a moment. Now, with the yellow and orange, because the rest of the toes will not be big enough for it, we're going to go across, sponge across with the yellow and orange. And for those wondering why I did it that way, this pedi is to go with a mani that will be released on Thursday, which uses the same colors. Had a moment, so I'm going to go in again, across the nail, like so. And we're just going to keep repeating this process until we have reached the opacity that we would like to see. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the littler toes for a moment. So the whole theory behind this is I saw this plate and I immediately go, I can do something neon with this. And when I was trying to come up with a neon themed mani as requested for summer manis, and I immediately go, this is kind of sunset kind of colors and theme, and one of my friends even said, you know, that reminds me of the Circle of Life. So it kind of has a little bit of Lion King vibes apparently as well that I never realized it had when I came up with the design. So that was not something that I'd realized I was doing, but I can definitely kind of see it. It's not what my end goal was, but I can definitely see it. Well, hello, sweet pea. What do you want? My Leias. Hey, sweet girl. What do you want? Well, hi, Peachers. Hey, baby. Oh, you're gonna fuss at Mama. You're gonna fuss at Mama. I love you too, baby. My Peachers. Mama's Peacher Eater. Yeah, it's our Mama's Peacher Eater. Hey, baby. What, Leia? What you need, Peaches? I love you too, baby. Wasn't necessary to smear your face all over my foot. Can't you throw your ears back, Abby? You did. You smeared your face all over my foot. Okay. So this will take a good bit of layers here, guys. Let's see if I can just do it directly on here. Yeah. Now alternately you can do a white base before doing this and it will help brighten it even more. It'll also probably cause less layers needed for the sponging, but generally when I do gradients I don't do that kind of base first. I like to have it sponged the entire way. I'm not really sure why, but it's just my personal method. Other people, you know, do it differently for me, and there's some that do it the same way as me. It's just personal preference. So I'm also going to apologize. It is summer vacation, so my children are home, and there will likely be more videos with potential interruptions and things of that nature. So please excuse my children. Who, since the start of vacation, has actually been quite needy and clingy compared to previous years. I'm not really sure what's going on that front. It may just be due to the level of preparation for what's going on this summer versus previous years that I've had to put in I started later than normal on cleaning out the pool and getting it ready for summer vacation, which sucks because the pool water's actually a beautiful temperature right now, but it's not ready. So we can't even enjoy it yet, and it's the perfect temp to enjoy because it's not clean. Not for a lack of trying though, but it's been less than 2 weeks and it tends to take a little while to okay. So what's going on here is I need to fill that in ever so slightly, the thin layer, before going back over and sponging that. And I need to let it dry for a little bit because that is not wanting, it's pulling the polish up. I didn't give it enough time, and it is literally pulling up the polish. That's what's going on here. So I'm trying to get a little bit of opacity there. What I'm probably gonna have to do is what I did last time when it started doing that, is I'm going to have to put a layer of quick dry top coat. And let it dry. And then go back in with the sponge once it's dry. Leave that alone temporarily. And we're going to go back to the littler toes and start sponging in the orange and yellow again while we're waiting on that. Now there isn't any reverse stamping to this design or anything like that. The most complicated part of this is really just the gradient part here. Now there's some like little tricks and stuff like that that I sometimes use that will show up that can speed up the process for stamping and things like that. And okay, so we're gonna give that just a sec. What, Peach? Mr. Peaches, what's your problem? What's your problem, baby? Here, move the trash can so you can get closer to Mama. Is that better? Okay. Okay, my Peachy baby. Yes, I love you too, baby. My little Peachers. I would recommend quieting down though, Peaches, because you know Leia's likely to beat you up if you don't. Yes. Leia will beat you up if you don't. You know it's true. In the yellow and orange, sponge it across. So hopefully everybody's summer is going nicely in the way you had intended and planned. Can't say that mine has been, but we are working through all of the hiccups we have had so far. We are managing it. But yeah, it's going. I can't say it's going swimmingly, but it's going. But hopefully everybody else is having a decent summer and everything's going the way you would hoped. Where's my little sweet girl? You gonna go get a snack? Okay. Oh my goodness, Peaches. This wasn't an invitation for the yelling. This wasn't an invitation to yell. No, baby. It was not. Come here. There's my boy. I love you too. There's my Peaches. It's my Peacher, baby. I know. I'm sorry I have not snuggled you enough this morning. Come on. Come love Mom. Come on. Get it out of your system, buddy. Get it out of your system. Enough of the yelling and the hollering and the fussing. No, leave the drawer alone. Leave it alone, Peaches. So, we still have, even though my children are 5 and 8 years old, we still have children locks on all of the cabinets. And the reason is not because of the children. In fact, we had child locks before we had children, because the felines. Peach and Topaz, who are almost 13 years old and we have had since they were 8 weeks old, know how to open cabinets and drawers and things like that. And our female also knows how to open drawers and cabinets and any kind of sliding door. So there are child locks all over the house for the felines to keep them out of certain areas. It's actually rather amusing because of the fact that, our kids don't even need child locks anymore and haven't for a few years. But here we are, we still have child locks because our cats can't stay out of certain things. And we've already had to repair one cabinet door from accidentally getting walked into from it, because when it's opened up, it's pretty much in a doorway, and it got walked into and ripped, broken at the hinges basically. It snapped the wood, and we had to repair it. So we just don't. We put child locks on all of them after that, and then had kids, and we don't take the child locks off because, well, repairing cabinet doors is not fun, to say the least. Ooh. Okay. There. Go in with the orange and yellow on the others one last time real quick while we have the nice damp sponge in those colors. And then we're going to go over with top coat. clear my sponge like so. I need to buy more makeup sponges. Down to my last two. I haven't bought any in many years though, so I can't complain. Let's clean off, polish on my stands real quick because it's irritating me. So when you are doing this, you're going to either have a lot of cleanup with a cleanup brush and Q-tips, or you can alternately use some kind of barrier. So you can use a liquid latex, a latex-free liquid protection barrier, or a it's like kind of like a sticky sheet protection barrier. They're like a wrap that you wrap around your cuticle area to protect from stamping and gradients that are sponged. They look like this, and as you see, I have a rather fat stack and I rarely ever use them, but I do use them. I like having those on hand for people that are allergic to latex and I can't use the liquid latex barrier. I rarely ever use them on myself, if I'm going to be brutally honest here. And the reason for that is more to do with its price point than anything else. Those are more expensive than liquid latex. So I don't like using those on myself since I am not allergic to latex, and they are nice to have for those who are allergic to latex. Okay, so we can get our quick dry top coat on our sponged on gradient. Leia, can you please stop? Leave the birds alone. My feline. Of course I did. Good thing I'm stamping in that general area. Let's see if I can get this to fix nicely with the stamper. Yeah, that worked to an extent. Cool. Try to set that off to the side, and it bumps on now. Isn't that just my luck? We'll give that a second, and we will go in with Leia. Find a better bare spot, and the only reason that happened is because you went and got yourself a snack, then you went and jumped at the window. Sorry about that. I had to clean up some lovely cat puke because, well, my cat thought it was a good idea to do so all over by the window. Okay. So which one are we going to start on? That's a good question. Are these dry enough to mess with yet? Theoretically, yes. Okay. So, I can get the loose strands of stringy top coat that ended up being there. We're going to take Blackjack, and we're going to pick up this lovely image right here with the lion head. And we're going to line it up with the side of the nail, like so. Now you may want a lint-free wipe with the Cad's Place. For some reason they are more prone to, they're more rough and prone to shredding cotton into the grooves. So that was something I was battling the entire time I was using this. So we're also going to take Blackjack again, and we're going to pick up the word Africa. Like so. And then we're going to place it off to the side, sideways, like so. Now here comes the fun part. We're going to take these splatter dots and we're going to take Lunar Lines, Shadow Chaser, Food Fight, and Blue Goo, alternating hot colors and cold colors. So go in with the purple, green, pink, and then blue. Make sure I did not contaminate my brush. Scrape. Clean off the non-stamping images that we will be using. Okay, So now that I have my nice lovely multicolored splatter, I'm going to place it around the nail in various places, just like so. And that's how we got our splatter of color. So now we're going to go in with our smudge-free top coat. And this is what it'll look like once you put your smudge free on. And I know it seemed grainy before, and now if you look, it doesn't seem grainy on that gradient anymore. So it's a matter of trusting the process. And you can leave it as glossy, or you can go in with matte. That is personal preference. I prefer it as matte. Okay, so that's all we used blackjack for, so we can go ahead and set that off to the side. That's no longer needed. And now we are going to go ahead and start with the rest of our colors. Whoops! I don't know why I said Luna is a part of this. Luna's not. Cool. Luna's part of the other one. So, alright, so we have... So, free information, I guess. I accidentally grabbed the wrong bottle. An extra bottle. Okay. So, we're gonna go in with, this is Shadow Chaser. And then Lunar Lines. Just like that. And pick up. And there you have both colors with minimal effort. So, I'm going to start by placing Shadow Chaser, and then I'm going to go in with Lunar Lines. Okay, where's my cleanup brush? Let's get all this off the bottom and sides. And for those of you who are my Fallout lovers and other video games, I do have a few more Fallout manis in mind that I will be creating. I just have not got to it yet. Let's go in with the smudge-free top coat. So I feel like the next set of mani-pedi that I will be doing will be watermelon themed for the next pair. Okay. Which one of these bottles is shedding is what I want to know. I want to know which one of these bottles is shedding particles all over me. I think it's my, yeah, it's my top coat. My smudge-free top coat is shedding particles all over. Okay, I need to clean that, guys. I was going to be stopping to clean my hand every few seconds because of this freaking top coat. So what appears to be happening is that the matte finish is literally coming off of the bottle. So that's fine. Not sure what caused it. My guess is that I accidentally got exposed to acetone. It's now causing that, if I had to guess anything. Which is annoying. Okay, so now we are going to go in with Food Fight and Blue Glue. Let's get the cotton out of there. Food Fight. Blue Glue. Great. Okay. So how I did this one is I took and removed the opposites, and I put the blue glue on the corner, and then on the opposite corner I went in with Food Fight. I'm going to go ahead and go in with our top coat of the smudge-free variety. Come in on the other one. And now we're going to go in with Lunar Lines and Food Fight. So Lunar Lines, which is the purple. Take this nice little one here. Food Fight, which is the green. Okay, so we're going to start with going in this corner, Lunar Lines, and then we're going to go across the opposite corner, So with Food Fight. That's what you will have. Air smudge free top coat. And there, you wouldn't even know that I had accidentally bumped that. Can't even tell that I bumped it before it was stamped. Okay, so here comes the extra fun one. Okay, so now we need Lunar Lines and Shadow Chaser and glue. And we're going to use the same method before with Lunar Lines and Shadow Chaser. Pick it up. So, in order to make this work, we're going to have to do this by putting that like so. We're going to move the remainder on our smudge-free, not smudge-free, but our sticky stamping station. And then we're going to take the outline and we're going to go pretty dang close to it if we can. I don't think I went quite close enough. Did I go over the edge? We'll see. We'll find out whether or not I went close enough, because that was a tough one. Because this is the little toe. And of course, essentially this is just what you can fit for patterns on your toes, because everybody's feet are a different size. Some people have much bigger toes than others, and same with fingernails. So there's a general size consensus there that most are around roughly the same size. Not all, because I actually came in across a problem where I couldn't call one of my friends for an option to do her nails instead of using the mannequin, because her hands are the same size as my 8-year-old son's, which is entirely too small to do the type of mani I was trying to do. I would not be able to fit all of the encapsulated elements because of how small her hands are. Okay, so now we need to clean the plate, and then we go in with blue glue. Clean. Okay. Take that lovely image right there. And then we're just going to go across this corner like so. So yeah, I did leave enough room. Trust the process. Trust the process. I don't even trust my own process sometimes because I'm not a very trusting person. I don't trust easily. So we're going to go in with this Smudge-Free top coat. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our matte top coat. Wish I knew what the heck my son was watching. I don't recognize the sound. It's a kid's profile, so whatever he's watching can't be that bad. Okay. Time to fight with the bottle some more. We are almost out of the matte top coat. In this bottle, so make sure I got all my areas. Looks like I did. So that's how I did it, guys. That's how I created this lovely African themed pedicure. And if you guys come back Thursday, you'll get to see the matching mani. Excuse me. So this lovely bright neon mani is perfect for summer and perfect for travel. I guess that's why they named this travel. So this is a nice bright mani. I don't normally do bright, but this one is definitely nice. So I hope you all enjoyed this design, and it does give a little bit of Lion King vibes. I do agree with my friend on that. She kind of nailed it on the head there. It does got some Lion King vibes to it. So alright guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are while you're watching this video, and thank you all for watching. Bye!